customize how the timer is going to look. So we'll go ahead and select the file. And then as far as the size, you want to make sure you select 256, as this is going to allow us to be able to resize the timer without losing any kind of quality. So we're going to type in the text, we're going to type in timer, and then we'll scroll down to see some more customizations. I personally like to add a gradient. You can then go ahead and add it. So you can scroll down, which will also add an effect, and then you can go ahead and press OK. Description of this video, and it's going to be a file for you to be able to download. And once you go ahead and click that link, it's going to automatically download the file. It's completely safe. And then what you want to do is you want to come to where it says Tools, you want to select Scripts, and then you want to go ahead and hit this little plus icon. You're going to want to select the file that you downloaded, and now on the right hand side, you're going to see a menu for the countdown timer. So the first thing we want to do is if you want to go ahead and do a 5-minute timer, since it's in seconds, you want to make sure you put to showcase the hours, so I'll just delete the hour and I'll leave the minutes and the seconds. And then as far as the text source, you're going to select timer, which is the one we created, and you can see now that the timer has populated. Now the countdown text, this is what you want to be able to show. And then I'm going to go ahead and it's ready. This is a great option to have. It's an overlay. So this is what you're looking for. And then I'm going to go ahead and start, and then I'm going to hit the seconds. The second step is to go into this that scripts, and then what you want to do is you want to come to where it says Tools, you want to select Scripts, and then you want to hit this plus icon. Timing, since it's in seconds, just to hit the hour, and I'll leave the minutes and the seconds. And then as far as the text source, you're going to select timer, which is the one we created, and you can see now that the timer has populated. Now the countdown final text, this is what you want to do once the timer hits 0. So I'm going to go ahead and put "We are live," and then I'm going to go ahead and hit start, and then I'm going to go ahead and close, and now we have our countdown timer that is ready to be able to get excited. This is a great option to have. Timer that is ready to start, and then I'm going to hit and close, and now we have
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet. And we're underway. Well, Bojan Krkić set a number of goal-scoring records in his youth, and you can still see in him the qualities that made him such a phenomenon at that level.
Adaptability and pace, those are the qualities, Peter. He doesn't have the physique of a traditional striker, so it's all about playing across the front line, switching positions, keeping defenders on their toes.
And he got the best footballing education going when it comes to that sort of play. And he's quick to return it. Bojan, there's the shot! And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chips it through, and this is Batistuta. Batistuta! In he goes again! Goal! Bastia! Cruyff duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
This is the time you need that pace.
Schneider can see things others simply cannot. Nice interception, well timed. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And this is Batistuta. Ball comes in. Terrific effort! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Rummenigge. Oh, he's bust Rummenigge! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Rummenigge is offering a wry smile there. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Van Dijk with the clearance. Cannavaro is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. That's a good foray he's making, and he cuts out the supply. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely spread. Roberto Baggio.
Bastia can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up.
Bojan! And again, he is at his elastic best.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Can he get on the end of this? Well timed, excellent interception.
There will be
whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Baresi. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How's the first half compared with your expectations?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Bastia have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. Back on the way then.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Roberto Baggio. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that. Bastia are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Bastia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Roberto Baggio, and it's Zanetti. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to...
And Boyan! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. It's their second corner of the game.
Substitution for Bastia. Number 10, Batistuta. Number 14, Johan Cruyff. Baggio. Hazard. Coming on the field, Mackay.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Tries from distance. That is decidedly lacking.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Cannavaro. Xavi Alonso. Ronaldinho! And that could come back to haunt them.
Ronaldinho is clearly gutted about that one, but he needs to shake it off and go again.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Ronaldinho, a player who needs no introduction. Boyan.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
"1-0 as we head towards the end. Alonso. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Could move up a gear here. Now that looks a decent ball. Mackay providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Bastia have been handed a game-changing chance. This for genuine comfort. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope up from here. They'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Oh, they can break here. Messi is onto this. And that's an excellent interception. Cannavaro. And that will be it. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Inter.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. Well, there is no one here, Jim, who's surprised to see Wesley Sneijder in the starting lineup.
Yeah, and I think they'll be looking to him to provide all the creativity again here. OK, he may not go box to box, and he is going to require everyone around him to do all the running for him, but with his skill on the ball, he'll make it happen.
It's Hazard!
Hazard really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Messi. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well read, and the danger is averted. Now it's Cruyff. Darren Fletcher. To Sneijder. This is a promising build-up. Vieira. Nicely weighted ball. Darren Fletcher. Bastia are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. And here's Forlan. Messi. Messi! Oh, it's hit the post! And that has fair fizzed.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Sneijder conjures time and space where few can. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Mbappe. Oh, this is a very good run. He's had it taken off him. Rice did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Vieira. Maldini. And the pass is intercepted. Azar. Now Davids. And it's Baggio. Zanetti finding himself in space. Zanetti. Oh, shooting chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. Rice. Well, anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Knocks it into space. He's found a way through. Schneider with... Oh, great leap! Goal! Inter! What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Inter Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And he welcomes it in. And this is Messi. Shot a goal! Has another go! And that's a good finish. They are purring, truly purring. And that is all they have time for.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Substitution for Bastia. Mbappe. Coming on the field is...
And here is the first touch of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they all...
It's full on! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Davids charging forward, the ball at his feet. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir up.
Closer! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Inter Milan find a position of real strength now. Darren Fletcher. Bastia still have the cards to affect this game. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And Messi! And it's in! They are playing them off the park! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Crunching tackle. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, good-looking ball. Driving on and making good progress. Inter Milan have a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Darren Fletcher.
3 minutes added time.
And here's Mackay. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champions. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Zanetti clears without hesitation. De Bruyne! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
De Bruyne actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And Cruyff! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Lovely feet. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Bastia still without a single shot on target. Out for a throw. Davids. That's a cute ball. Can he latch on to this? Decent chance! Goal! Bastia! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Bastia have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now. Uruguay always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Maldini. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. He's a sharp little ball here. And it's Ronaldinho. Shoots! Ronaldinho! He really is something! A finish right from the top draw. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal. So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Ronaldinho. It's a good spell of possession, this. Referee's given a throw. Vieira.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Azar. And this is Batistuta. Shot a goal! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
And a quick announcement for the
So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
Well, it has been tight. It's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. Bastia kick off the second half. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. It's a promising position. Ball getting up there, and he's done it!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Bastia have their lead. Now there's a fine ball. De Bruyne.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Ronaldinho.
Incentive set and incentive.
Cruyff! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Zanetti, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Quality ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Cruyff clearly held on to it far too long there.
And that is... Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Substitution for Uruguay, number 19.
Well, the two coaches
Messi.
are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Dennis Lord. Number 7, Johan Cruyff. Number
Bastia
13,
do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's hit Luis Suarez! And it's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal!
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith. And the shot! Stojkovic! That's wonderful! A finish of true class! He has gobbled up his 20th goal. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Takes a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Can he get it through? Varane cuts it out.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Davids. Bastia close now to seeing this one through to the end. And it's Maldini. It's a good run he's making out on the left. But that is good defending. It's been repelled.
Added time.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. A probing pass. And it's been played through. Buffon clears it away. But they've got it again. Maldini. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. Cruyff taking in the accolades, having been named So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Bastia.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Someone I really like a lot, Peter, is Matthijs de Ligt. You can't get much better than him when it comes to taking the ball up the pitch, into midfield, and then linking up with his midfielders and his attackers, sometimes driving even further forward. He really is amongst the very best in the world at doing this.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Bastia are looking to go forward now. He is... Oh, shooting chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Eintracht Frankfurt finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Van Dijk carries the ball down the right. Quarter of an hour played. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Hazard bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Messi. Juve, who needs just a moment to score a goal. There's the delivery.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And they're quick to get it back. And this is Messi. Roberto Baggio. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Steaming on. Matthäus! Glorious! A finish of true class! Eintracht Frankfurt are back in business. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And here's Shevchenko. Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. Juve gets on his bike and on the move. He's got away. And he's quick to get rid. But they've got it again. Conte. Zambrotta. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. The final seconds now. Ball played for Rijkaard. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it's been a decent game so far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And so we're off again. Zanetti. Davids. And it's Baggio. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ball is over the line.
Eintracht Frankfurt definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Great vision. No, that's been intercepted. Zambrotta plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, nice touch. And this is Roberto Baggio. Now it's Cruyff. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, that's fabulous. And he's got away from it. Mateus, real chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mateus is offering a wry smile there.
Substitution for Frankfurt. Number 9.
It's their second corner of the game.
Number 15, Messi. Number 8, Mateus.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Number 25,
Dani Olmo!
Ronaldo. Number 18,
Bastia have the chance to go the other way.
Dani Olmo. Substitution in progress.
And he's found a way past. Now that looks a decent ball. He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cleared without hesitation. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Zambrotta. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's got a shapes to shoot! Goal! Eintracht Frankfurt! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Substitutions taking place.
Bastia are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Eintracht Frankfurt have their lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Looking for a runner. Dink through. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Eintracht Frankfurt surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
He has found the way through. Now the terrific effort. And that's in. Two to the good. And they are purring. Absolutely purring. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Eintracht Frankfurt have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experience.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Mackay! And it's in! Deep into injury time! The movement so precise. And that's that. Bastia did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat.